The last bit that we're going to look at Philippians chapter 4 is really interesting because there's a famous verse here. In verse 13, Paul says, I can do all things through him who gives me strength. And a lot of times you'll hear people quoting that when they want to talk about a challenge. But that's not what really Paul is talking about. What Paul is talking about is that the people have reached out to him and helped him as he's there in prison. And we don't know exactly how they've helped him, but we know at least part of it is monetary. He says in verse 12, I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I've learned the secret of being content in any and every situation. If I'm well fed, or if I'm hungry, if I'm living in plenty, or if I'm in want. Then he says, I can do all things through him who gives me strength. Paul's talking about being affluent or being impoverished, being well-fed or being actually going hungry. And Paul has learned the success that he doesn't allow his financial circumstances to influence the way he sees or lives his life. And I think that's a problem for a lot of Christians. What God wants us to be able to do through him is to put the things of the world aside and rejoice in what we have in Jesus. God bless you.